Hey!
Hello YouTube and welcome to a new video on the channel, and today we're back with another top 10. It's been like 2 weeks since the last one we did top 10 double dash tracks.
Oh wow, that was like 4 weeks ago.
It was whenever it was,
like
but
a month ago.
about a month ago, but same difference. So we're back again
a month.
with another top 10, and this one is about a topic we've not talked about ever on the channel.
I'm sure we have. Because it was in the best games.
Yeah,
series.
but we're doing...
We talked about it a little, but this is the first time we've done something dedicated to it.
Because we are doing a Smash Bros type video today, because this was a top 10 Twitch redeem from Mr. Foss, because he's the only one who teams to redeem these. So Foss is like running the YouTube channel.
Wasn't it?
Was there a wheel? No, he spent money on it. He spent those good 10k channel points on it. We're doing the top 10 characters that should be in Smash that aren't currently in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Ultimate Plus.
yes. So I asked 12 different people this, and we got 69 names. So as always, before we get into the top 10, let's see who our esteemed panel of judges were today. So we had me, Z, Lanky, Chuffed, Lil, Chris, Alcarez, Burley, H, Pandas, Sprangle, and Foss. So I'm going to start off with the character that nearly made our top 16 because we got some ties.
Hang on, I want to find my actual list.
Okay.
Although none of them will be on. I have my list.
You
And
have
my
your
number
list.
one is the best thing ever.
Okay, so
I've got my list ready.
I've got everyone's list because I'm Mr. Numbers Man. So the character just missing out on top 15. Someone had second, which is why it got 11 points. There's a character from this series already in Smash Bros.
Okay.
But it's not one of the main ones. It's Chun-Li from
Chun-Li from Street Fighter. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
So she got 11 points.
She got 11 points, and someone gave him 9. So,
Okay.
like, I can see them adding more Street Fighter characters because there's only Ryu and what's the other
Ryu and Ken.
And Ken,
So
yeah.
the thing with Street Fighter, I guess, is that obviously it's not a Nintendo thing. It's like a third-party
Big
thing,
thing,
which is
yeah.
probably why we got Ryu, and then they were like, "Well, Ken is really easy to add because he's just an echo fighter
of Ken.
Ryu,
Yeah.
like Roy of Ryu, isn't he?"
Yeah.
I can definitely see why people would want Chun-Li as well, though, because it's kind of like she's the, other than Ryu and Ken, I feel like she's the most well-known.
One from Street Fighter, yeah.
Like, there's no other Street Fighter character has had a Nicki Minaj song named after them. Let's just say that.
Well, there we go. That's all you need.
That's all you need. But yeah, no, I totally get it. I didn't have her on my list, but she was in consideration.
Yeah.
But I had like 60 characters I had to whittle down.
Yeah.
It wasn't on my list.
It wasn't on my list. I've played Street Fighter games before, but I feel like like you said, one of the most iconic ones. I feel like they should have done like a male, female, like polar opposite kind of thing. Really, kind of thing. Have like because obviously Ken is like Echo, so they basically do the same thing. I think Chun-Li will do completely different styles.
Yeah, Chun-Li obviously would be unique kind of thing, so it would be a bit different.
Yes.
But yeah, maybe one day.
Maybe one
day.
day.
I don't know how likely it is that those Street Fighter characters will stay in it in future games, but I mean, we'll see. They might do.
They might do. Who knows? But yeah, Chun-Li just missed out on my list. So we move on to our top 15 now, and we've already got a tie. Only one of 2 ties in this entire list, so starting off early.
Okay.
At average, we usually have 2 ties in the list.
Yeah, both these characters both got 13 points.
Okay.
One of these characters, someone had first place.
Okay.
One of these characters, someone had first place who sat in this very call right now. They may be H.
Yes!
It's Tom Nook.
Tom Nook. Thomas Nookington.
H, why would you like Tom Nook in Smash Bros?
Because he's considered an evil character.
We need more villains in Smash Bros.
We need more villains in Smash Bros.
I've been campaigning for him to be in Mario Kart as well.
Yeah.
As a special item to steal the coins. Do that and have the opposite
That's a
move.
great idea.
And have the opposite move to Isabelle, where Isabelle helped to build a house and he'll go and tear it down.
So what you're saying is
His final.
would Tom Nook be an Echo fighter with Isabel, but they did the same attacks, but they're just different, but similar, or you could be completely different?
Completely different.
I feel like it would be a thing where, because the thing is, you've already got Villager and Isabel, who
Yeah.
I don't think Isabel is technically an Echo fighter, but they're very similar.
They're very similar, yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like Tom Nook would have to be a little bit different.
I don't know what the moves would have apart from
I like the idea that he would like have his what are they like his little like nephews or whatever. He just like throw those around as a weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, like how
Like, what are their names? Like Timmy and Tommy or something.
It's like
You
how
just throw them around.
Yeah, it's like with Peach and Daisy have Toad. They whack Toad out for no reason.
Yeah.
It'd be exactly like that.
But I can also agree with this one because the other 3 points Tom Nook got came from me.
There we
So,
go.
yeah.
You carried it to
I think
15th
that
spot.
I just think that Animal Crossing is such a huge series for Nintendo, and the
It
fact
is.
it's only got 2 characters is
Yeah.
a little bit odd.
And one of the
And I feel like if
characters
you're going to have a
isn't
third
actually
one,
It's
Tom
got-
Nook is the obvious
Yeah,
choice.
because I was thinking of I was going for all the franchises which are already in it, going, oh, who'd be cool to add to that? When I got to Animal Crossing, I thought maybe Tom Nook, maybe what's his face, the dog, the singing dog. What's his
KK
name?
Slider.
That
Yeah,
one.
I feel like,
think they were
the
only
only
two.
2 characters who are iconic enough at this point would be Tom Nook or KK Slider.
Yeah.
Like you could start going into some of the more other recurring ones like the shopkeepers and stuff, but
Yeah. I think
realistically,
they're
if they had a third one, it'll be
it was
Tom
one
Nook.
of those two. Yeah. Would you agree?
Mm.
Animal Crossing expert. Yes.
Ask Collie.
She doesn't play Smash. She's not an expert. So tied with Tom Nook is another character.
Well, yes, of course it is.
The highest someone ranked this character was 5th, so it got a lot of
Okay.
lowish points. The problem is with this character, a lot of people had different variants of it, so it was
Right,
spread
okay.
out. But I put them all together to make it reputable. So it's
that's
basically
fair.
an Echo Pokemon trainer, like a rival, because
Right.
because
So like a Pokemon trainer that has different
3 different Pokemon. Because I put blue, kind of thing.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
someone else just put normal Echo Fighter. I think Chris put Cynthia specifically, so I just grouped them all together because it's the same kind
I
of
think that's
concept
fair.
for
It's
it.
the same idea.
It's the
isn't
same
it?
idea, but
Yeah.
because I feel like obviously he's got Squirtle, Ivysaur, Charizard, and they could
Yeah.
easily do it with some let's say one of the modern gen Pokemon maybe. do,
Yeah, a lot of people have thrown around the idea of having one that has the Gen 9 starters, for example. So you'd have I don't know, you'd have Meowscarada, Crocodile, and Quaxley or something.
Yeah,
And I did consider it as well,
Hmm.
but I ended up going with a different Pokemon rep instead in my
Yeah.
list. But yeah, I think that definitely would be a good idea. Pokemon Train is a really cool idea, and they haven't done it again
Yeah.
since then.
I feel like because
And-
it's a very good concept, like I said, you could basically one character you can switch up depending on who you're fighting as well, kind of thing,
Yeah.
which is a good advantage for Smash.
I think it would be good to have more rep for the later gens as well.
Well, because we've got Incineroar, Greninja,
That's
Lucario.
it. I
Yeah.
don't count Lucario as a
New gen. It's a
newer
Gen
rep
4,
at this
yeah.
point.
Yeah, so
Gen
it's
4 is ancient.
It's basically Gen 6 and Gen 7? Yeah, so we've got no 8 or 9.
Yeah, no 8 and no 9.
Well, to be fair,
so-
8 and 9 have come out since Smash was a thing, so it's
yeah,
kind
I think 8 came out, I think, while they were making the DLC for Ultimate.
Yeah.
But I think it was probably too late at that point. And
Right.
also, I feel like who from Gen 8 would they even add, realistically? Because there weren't really that many good Pokemon.
Yeah.
Maybe Toxtricity or something, I don't know.
know.
I feel like there weren't really that many good
that
ones.
could go into the game. Yeah. And funny enough, that was our highest ranking Pokemon world thing on our list. So no more Pokemon today.
To be fair, the Pokemon I've got on my list is only at number 9, so I wasn't
Yeah.
expecting it to get many points.
I don't have any on my list.
Yeah. So we move on up to 14th spot now, where 16 points, standalone. Someone had it first.
Not me.
Okay.
If I say who had it first, you can probably guess what franchises it's from. But I don't know if this franchise has something in Smash already.
Okay.
It's from Xenoblade Chronicles.
Okay,
Is that correct?
Xenoblade.
Yes,
So
correct.
okay, so a few things. Yes, one, this is Alcaraz. 2, Xenoblade does have characters already. And 3, I almost certainly know exactly what character this is.
It wasn't Alcaraz, it was Chris.
It wasn't Alcaraz. Okay.
It's a duo of characters, bit like
just like
Pyro
Pyro
and
Tommy.
Mythra.
Yeah.
It's Noah and Mio.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so this is exactly what I imagine
Yeah.
they would add if they added another Xenoblade character. They're the main characters from Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Yeah.
I haven't played it, but I know about it because, yeah, I just know about it.
Yeah, Alcos had him 5th. So basically, Chris
Okay.
had it first, and Alc had it 5th, and that's why it's 14th spot.
I mean, look, Xenoblade is like obviously a very popular
Okay.
series. A lot of people are really, really into it. I've never played it, but
Same.
it looks cool. I
Mm.
guess I don't know. They're such long games that I'm scared to kind of get into them. It's
Yeah.
the same thing as with Kingdom Hearts. Like it's such like a big thing to
I-
get into that I'm scared to get into it.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts is like a really good game, but it's like it takes like forever to finish it. I don't think I ever
Yeah.
finished it as a kid.
No.
I literally got to like probably like 30-40% through and I thought, well, I'm bored now. Then I wait
Yeah.
6 months and play again. I'm like, I don't know what's happening, so I've got to start again.
Yeah,
It's one-
exactly.
it's
And I
one
feel
of
like
them
it'd be the
things.
same thing with Xenoblade. Like it
Yeah.
seems like such a huge series to get into.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can understand this, and I think realistically, when they make a new Smash, someone from Xenoblade 3 will be in
the
it
game.
because
100%.
Nintendo loves Xenoblade.
It's one of their,
Every
like,
fucking direct has like
a
half of
Xenoblade-
it about Xenoblade.
Yeah.
I can't believe there's a. I keep seeing advertisers now as Xenoblade mobile game.
Yeah.
There'll be a mobile game for everything at this point, Nintendo. Come on
They've got
now.
Mario Kart, they've got Super Mario, they've got Xenoblade, they've got Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
They're all terrible.
Yeah. But you know, the
They've got
mobile
Pikmin,
games.
Super Mario
they've got
Run was
Pokemon
kind of fun.
Go.
Mario 1 had its like, moment in
Okay.
the sun. I think Mario Kart Tour is probably the best Nintendo
Yeah,
game.
I'd say
Anyway,
I think it probably would be. I mean, Pokemon Go is kind of its own
Oh, yeah,
thing
okay.
at this point.
Yeah.
But
I don't yeah.
Anyway,
Get back on track.
back on track.
The next character got 1 more point more than Noah and Mio. Someone had this this character first.
you always say Mon.
I know, because I know.
We
because
usually talk about Pokemon in these.
If it's not a game, it's usually a Pokemon, which is why I'm getting very confused because it's neither of those. But yeah, someone had this character first. We've already spoken about H's first spot already in this video, so it's either one of mine or Jack's currently in. We're talking about
Okay.
next. And a fun fact, it's not mine.
Really?
Yeah, Impa.
Oh my
got
God.
17 points.
Impa. Oh my god, yeah. Okay, I'm really happy because I thought no one else would have Impa in their list. So, okay, so for those of you who don't know, Impa is from The Legend of Zelda. The problem with The Legend of Zelda in Smash Bros, you look at the characters who are in it at the moment. You've got Link, obviously.
Yeah.
You've got Zelda, obviously. You've got Ganondorf, obviously.
Yeah,
You've got Sheik, which is Zelda again.
yeah.
You've got Young Link, which is Link again.
And Toon Link,
And you've got Toon Link,
which is Link again. Yeah,
So you got 3 Links, 2 Zeldas, and 1 Ganondorf.
yeah.
It's like Nintendo's biggest series, and those are the only characters they've got.
Yeah,
So Impa is my top pick for a new Zelda rep because other than those main 3, she's one of the only characters who actually reoccurs in multiple games.
Yeah,
The problem now, the issue is she's kind of different in every game. I think in Breath of the Wild she's like an old woman,
yeah.
but like
That-
in other games she's like a cool like ninja or whatever, or like a general.
Like-
So like
like-
they could easily just have a version of her which is more capable of fighting.
Yeah,
But like I think in Hyrule Warriors, she's like a really good, powerful like general and ninja and that kind of stuff. So like they could easily make her a character. And the thing is, Zelda really deserves it because like it's like one of the biggest series like ever.
yeah. When you think of
And it's got
Nintendo,
like
it's
barely
Mario,
any.
Zelda.
It's got like barely any actual unique
It- it
characters.
doesn't. It's got like 3. Also,
Yeah.
before I say Foss had this 4th, which is why you
Nice.
the only one who had it. So,
Nice one, boss.
yes, shouts Foss.
My respect.
But yeah, it's weird because like the biggest like when you think Nintendo, you think of Mario, Pokemon, Zelda probably. Mario and Pokemon have got loads
Yeah.
in Smash, and Zelda's got like you said, 3.
Zelda,
basically.
yeah, Zelda has 3 Links and 2 Zeldas.
Yeah. What?
So it's just
Two,
really
actually.
weird.
It'd be like if they did Mario, they'd just have Mario, Tanuki Mario, Pink,
Yeah, exactly.
Gold
Like
Mario,
if that,
a couple
like,
of
if that was
Bowsers.
it, if,
a Bowser, and like 2 Peaches, and be like,
yeah, like if the
what's
Mario
going on
characters
here?
were like Mario, Luigi, Metal Mario, like Peach,
Peach,
Daisy,
Peach.
Bowser, and that was it.
Yeah.
It'd be like, what is this?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. It's weird. But yeah, so that made 13th on the list, our highest ranking Zelda franchise character.
I'm
on our
happy with
list.
that. I'm just happy she made it.
So, last character on our list actually got 12, but it's the only one that missed out on our top 10.
Right.
So, this character is from a series we've not talked about so far. It's from a game which has already got people in it from that franchise. When I say me and Alka had it the highest and both had it third spot,
I'm not sure who this would be actually.
Dixie Kong?
it is Dixie Kong!
It is Dixie Kong.
Dixie Kong, 18 points Dixie Kong. I had it third, Alka had it
I nearly
third
put
as
this on
well.
my list.
Nice.
I feel like I was thinking, I thought Kongs need more love because I've only got DK, Diddy, and obviously K. Rool.
Okay, rule.
I was thinking, I want another Kong character in the game. Which one would be best?
Yeah.
It got down to Funky or Dixie. And I thought Dixie would probably be more fun to play in Smash than Funky Kong because she's got the helicopter thing and whatnot.
Yeah, realistically, like, if they add another Kong, it's going to be either Dixie, Cranky, or Funky.
Yeah,
and
100%.
Dixie deserves it at most out of the three of
Yeah.
them.
They do, yeah.
Dixie came very, very close. So, I narrowed it down from about 60 characters. Dixie Kong made it to number 14 on my list.
Yeah.
So she was very
It's
close.
very close, yeah.
But, yeah, no, I feel like she'd be easy to add as well, because you could make her maybe not an Echo Fighter of Diddy Kong, but they definitely fight quite similarly.
Yeah.
She'd just have some different stuff with, like, her hair and, like, use it as
Yeah.
a helicopter and stuff.
So
So,
you have like
it would be really good.
you can have like, you can have the helicopter. You should have like good up like Kirby and whatnot. So you can just go forever.
Yeah, she'd have a really good
Good
recovery.
She can whack her
Yeah.
hair about for like an attack and whatnot. She can be like super
Yeah.
fast and
And the
agile
Kong,
kind of thing.
DK
Yeah.
does need more. DK does need more love. I mean,
It does.
Donkey Kong literally is fighter number 2. Like, he was in the original game, and like until Ultimate, the only other character they had was Diddy Kong. Like,
Yeah.
adding K. Rool was cool, but like,
Yeah.
give us Dixie Kong.
Give
as
us
well,
Dixie
come
Kong. I know. It needs more love because the last we've said multiple times. The last Donkey Kong game they actually made was like Wii U days.
Yeah, Tropical
To
Freeze.
freeze.
I really feel like they have to
They
maybe
have to.
making a new
Imagine-
Donkey Kong, like an
They have
actual
to.
new
Imagine
one.
if that's the opening game.
Oh, could you? I would be
Yeah,
ecstatic
and
if that was the
The
launch title
for the
was-
next console.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got to be fair, we've got a direct next month. They have
Yeah.
said they're not talking about the new console, but there's still a chance we might get DK this year.
We
Yeah.
could.
An actual
Mario.
DK, not
It-
Mario versus DK.
Even if they like remade like Donkey Kong 64 or something like, you know,
I mean, yeah, something like that.
would be cool.
Really
Rather than
enjoying
what
their
they
remakes
announced
at the
today.
moment.
Okay.
Baseful.
Oh yeah, they announced Baseball on the Game Boy. Wow. Yay.
Wow.
Anyway, so yeah,
Dixie Kong.
Dixie Kong just missed out on our top 10, which I'm happy about, and it's the highest ranking Kong franchise on our list.
Okay.
Next up, we've got our last tie, but this tie has 3 different characters in it, all on 20 points.
Okay. So these are all joint number 10, are they?
These are joint 9th. I'm going to start with the character who someone had ranked the highest.
Okay.
Makes sense.
This character, someone ranked 2nd.
Yes.
Okay.
This person is in this call.
If
Okay.
it's me, no way.
It's not H.
I was going to
Me.
say.
It's not
no
Jack.
way.
It's not me. Oh no.
Hi. Now again,
Hi.
I did the same thing as I did with Pokemon Rival Trainer thing because people had it's the same thing, but people did put different variants. On my list, I put Rabbid Luigi, but I've grouped Rabbids together because people just put Rabbids and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I thought,
Nice.
Rabbid Luigi, Rabbids, same difference. Mario versus Rabbids, they could easily chuck in a rabbit or something like that in the game.
Yeah. They really, really could.
I feel like Rabbid Luigi, or even if they did Rabbid Mario, or even Rabbid like Donkey Kong or something, would be.
I feel like it would be Rabbid Peach because they kind of use her as like the face of the game, don't they? She has
Yeah.
the whole thing like the selfies and
That's it,
everything.
What
Yeah.
about
I feel like it would be Rabbid Peach.
I feel like it would, but
what about Echo or whoever, Shadow or whoever?
what do you mean?
What Edge from the new one?
Edge, that's the one.
I mean, they could use her, but I feel like Rabbid Peach is kind of like their mascot.
I feel like it'd have to be Peach, Mario, Luigi, probably.
But yeah, I like. So here's the thing. One of my like absolute dream characters is to have a Mario v Rabbids character like Rabbid Peach or something. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I did my list kind of based on not just what I want, but who I'm like, why? How are they not in it?
in it already.
So
Yeah.
it's like, so in my thought process, I was like, I considered Rabbit Peach, and I was like, that would be really cool, but there's so many other
The
characters
which
who deserve it above
more
them.
than rabbits. Yeah.
But I would be ecstatic if they added Rabbit
Yeah.
Peach or something to the game, because that would be so good.
Because obviously they
'Cause they've got like all the different like weapons
Mm-hmm.
and like the like explosives and like the decoys and everything, like all sorts of stuff they could do.
Easy for it. Yeah. I feel like it'd be good. Something different.
Yeah.
'Cause rabbits
And
are
then
like
they could have Rabbit Kong as a boss in the story mode.
Oh, exactly, win-win every way. So yeah, I put it second on mine because I feel like having a rabbit character in the game, because rabbits have got love again because of Mario v Rabbids.
Yeah.
Because before that they were with Rayman and no one really paid attention, really, compared to what they do now with Mario.
Isn't it
They
Rayman
kind of
came-
like had a little moment with Rayman raving rabbits, and then
Yeah.
people were kind of like, actually, this is really annoying.
That was like a flash in the pan with Rayman, and then Mario came along and took them under his wing.
Because
and they
when
became
we
popular
found
again.
out about Mario v Rabbids, everyone was like, "What in the world are they doing?
What is this crossover?
Like, this is going to be awful." And then actually, it's one of the best games on the Switch.
Yeah, it's
The original one.
The original one, anyway.
Like,
Yeah.
The sequel is good too, but the original is where it's at.
Yeah, that is fair. Which is why Rabbid Luigi, because I'm the only one who specifically put Luigi, everyone just put Rabbid in quotation.
But yeah, Rabbids.
Yeah. Rabbids, yeah. Joined with Rabbids is a character which is the highest ranking from this franchise.
What, rabbits?
No.
No. This character, person who had it highest had it third, and that person was Sprangle.
Okay.
I was very shocked to see this guy up here, to be honest. He's from Kirby.
Is it? Oh, actually, I'm just gonna let you say it because I know who it
It's
is.
a Bandana Waddle Dee.
Bandana Waddle Dee.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
They are
So
here.
like, all right, I had Bandana Waddle Dee at number 10, so one of these points is from me.
Yeah, Sprangle, yeah, I think a lot of people had it like in
Kinda
that
low.
8 to like 6 to 9 mark, and then Sprangle had it
Yeah.
third, which kind of lifted it, boosted up a little bit. So,
Fair.
yeah.
So the thing with Kirby is there's a bunch of different things that come into play here, but for the main thing, if you have any of the like multiplayer Kirby
Wii
games,
games.
the ones on like 3DS or whatever,
Yeah.
if they're like a lot of them are 4-player,
Yeah.
and the 4 characters obviously are Kirby, King Dedede, Meta Knight.
Right.
The 4th one is Bandana Waddle Dee.
Yeah.
Where is he not in Smash? Where is he?
Where is he?
Like, all his friends are in. Where's he? He's like
Exactly.
he's been left out, poor
Yes.
guy.
Yeah.
So like, I just feel like Kirby is a really big series, and especially with like how really like popular Lost Kingdom was as well.
Yeah.
I feel like it's due another character,
It is true, another
and
one.
like the other thing as well is, which makes me think this is really likely to happen. The guy who makes Smash Bros, Sakurai, is the same guy who made Kirby. So like, there's no way. I feel like there's no way this won't happen at some point.
It's got to happen at some point, really, because
I'm honestly just surprised that it hasn't happened
Yeah.
already.
I was, yeah, because I was thinking when I was going through all the franchise, saying who's missing from this franchise. Went to Kirby and I thought, well, they've already got Kirby, they've got Meta Knight, they've got King Dedede, they've got all these guys. There's no Waddle Dees, which is very interesting because we're not going to talk about it, but I had Toad like very low on my list. I thought it's kind of that kind of vibe,
Yeah.
like because when you
Yeah.
play multiplayer Mario, you get Mario, Luigi, Peach, Toad. Toad's not there.
Yeah.
Waddle Dee's not there.
Well, this is just it, right? And this is like an interesting comparison because if you look at it, like, yeah, Waddle Dees are basically the Toad of Kirby,
Yeah.
but then Bandana Waddle Dee is like a special, unique one who's got his own vibe to him,
A bit
which
like
reminds
Captain-
me of someone else, Captain
Toad.
Toad, who is also a very popular
Yeah.
requested character. I had him at number 16 on
Yeah.
my list.
Yeah.
So, like, it would totally make sense if they added Captain Toad as a character.
Yeah.
And I think it's the same with Bandana
Bandana
Waddle
Waddle
Dee,
Dee.
you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Kind of opposites, but yeah.
And plus, he fights with a spear, and no one else has a spear in Smash Bros. So that would be something
Yeah,
different.
Different, exactly. Bandana Waddle Dee joined with Rabbit. The last character linked with Rabbit and Mr. Waddle Dee is a character from a series we've not talked about so far, but we will talk about this series again on this list higher up.
Okay.
Person who had it the highest was fourth, but two people had
Okay.
fourth. One was H and one was Burley. It's from the Sonic franchise.
Oh, okay.
Dr. Eggman.
Yeah, Dr. Eggman.
Dr. Eggman.
Dr. Eggman got joint ninth on our list. Now,
Nice.
Why isn't he in Smash?
because they've only got
Yeah.
Sonic, and I feel like Dr. Egg, if they were going to add someone next, it probably would be Shadow Tails, Knuckles, whatever, all that vibe. But Dr. Eggman,
Yeah.
I think, would be lower on that list if they were added to it. I would think.
I think it would be higher.
I don't understand how Sonic only has one character. I know he's not a Nintendo character, but I mean, it's Sonic.
Mario and Sonic has been a thing for ages. You've got like Sonic is basically living on Nintendo at this point. At this point, anyway. So
Like characters like Tails, Knuckles, Shadow, Dr. Eggman, they're more iconic than more than half the characters
characters in Smash Bros. They really are.
Like, there's no way that I don't understand how no more of them are in yet. Honestly,
No.
like, and yeah, I had Dr. Eggman 11th, so he just missed out on my list.
I had him 5th on mine.
Take the fifth.
Yeah,
I'll
he
take
like
it
just
fifth, yeah.
barely missed out.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Sonic needs more characters, and I feel like realistically, if they add a character, it's going to be either Tails, Shadow, or Dr. Eggman, one of those three.
100%.
And I feel like Dr. Eggman is more like I feel like Tails is the most likely, then Dr. Eggman, then Shadow.
Yeah.
For reference, like I won't say where, but Tails was on my list.
Yeah.
Dr. Eggman is 11 and Shadow is 13. So
Yeah.
they were all like
They're all
right
like
up
they're
there.
there. Because in my head, when I put Eggman on my list, I was literally thinking Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. He's in like those walking leg things, shooting stuff. I feel like that would be cool.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
or just in his like little like hover egg thing,
Yeah,
like
chicken
Bowser
eggs.
Jr. is really that kind of
Yeah.
vibey stuff.
But he's got a lot of like machines and this stuff that he can fight
yeah,
with.
100%.
He can summon like the egg robots and stuff.
Yeah, his final smash could be like loads of egg robots or something like literally
Yeah.
killing you on the screen or something like that. Or shoot, or having the moon from Sonic Adventure 2 Battle just shoot down onto the thing
Yeah.
and blowing everything up.
Yeah,
But
that'd
yeah.
be cool. And again, we need more villains, so
We need more
Dr. Eggman
villains.
would be perfect for that as well.
100%. We always need more villains. Or we need more bad guys. But yeah. So they were our cluster of ninth places. Rest of this list has no more ties. You'll be pleased to know. Move on to 8th place now. 22 points. Highest ranking of this character was Lil in 3rd spot.
Was it Waluigi?
It
Ooh, okay.
is. Well, Lil would put it first, wouldn't he? Let's be honest. This is a character from a franchise that's not even in Smash at the moment.
Okay.
I've played it on the channel.
Monster Hunter?
It's a very old game. It's a little purple dragon called Spyro.
Spyro.
Ah, Spyro.
Spyro, yes. Now, Spyro got quite high on my list. A, because I was thinking what franchise would be cool to be added that people... Because I'm being honest, I did research saying what everyone else wanted in Smash and was like going around this and saying, oh, that'd be a cool idea. Oh, that'd be a cool idea. Spyro would come up and I thought, actually, that would be cool because Spyro like is kind of like a resurgence of like the remastered stuff which came out and whatnot. Spyro's like with Sonic, one of like the iconic old school him Crash, all that like Sony stuff.
He was like a
Far
big
bit.
mascot character back
Big
in the
mascot
day.
back in the day, yeah. He needs some loving.
He needs some loving. What?
He needs some
He
loving.
needs some love,
He
not
needs
some
some-
loving.
He needs some love in the world, you know. Spyro.
Two very different things.
Two very different things, yeah. But Spyro.
Yeah, no, I think Spyro would be really, really cool. I didn't have, admittedly, I didn't have him on my list. Like, I
Yeah.
actually forgot about him entirely when I was making it. But as soon as you said Spyro, I was like, oh wait, yeah, I forgot about him.
Oh yeah, Spyro. Yeah.
But yeah, no, that would be really, really cool. To be fair, and like you run around and fight as a dragon, like it'd be cool.
It'd be a small
like-
Ridley, wouldn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Small
It's just-
agile Ridley.
It could just be an Echo Fighter of Ridley.
Yeah. And obviously, because in the game you can breathe fire, you can just run, dash, do headbutt, you can fly around. It'd be, you know, all that good
Yeah.
stuff.
You could have something with like the fairies as well,
And
and
all
like
that good stuff. Yeah.
yeah, it would be really good. That'd be good.
Spyro was the highest, obviously, Spyro character on the list. There was another one that got points but didn't make our list, which was obviously the bad guy, Ripto.
Okay.
Some people give him some votes, but you didn't get that high, so
Didn't even think about it.
didn't think about Spyro.
No.
No, thought not. But yeah,
That
Spyro's in
was
8th
before my
spot.
time.
7th spot. 1 point more, 23. I think the second highest character that I don't know much about on the list.
Okay.
Alka and Pandas had them second. It's from a game I believe H knows a bit about. He's from the Super Mario RPG.
Gino?
Okay.
Yeah, Gino.
Oh, Gino!
Yeah, okay, Gino. I'm not surprised to see Gino here. So
Yeah.
I feel like if you ask the wider Smash community, like their
Yeah.
most wanted characters, Gino always comes up as like a top fan favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he has been for years. Like literally, I'm talking decades at this point.
Yeah. Why has he got no love so far?
Don't know why it's got no love so far. Like literally, it's so it's so powerful. It's got like the magic ability
Yeah.
from the stars. And
I
even like
feel
using
like-
the stars as his main smash.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of cool stuff they could do with him because he's kind of like he's like a magically animated like puppet kind of thing. He's got like his like like arm cannon thing. There's a lot of cool things that they could do with him. And I feel like Gino, again, like people have wanted Gino for years. Like literally, I'm talking like back when they were making Smash Bros. Brawl on the Wii.
Yeah.
Like people were really wanting Gino to be in it.
Yeah.
So I feel like now that they've
Made
remade
it.
the Super Mario RPG, I feel
There's a
like
strong
they
chance.
surely are going to
Surely
add
now.
Gino in the next one.
You would hope
um,
so.
But yeah, no,
Yeah.
he's a really like great character. I really want him in as well. He did make my list, but he's quite low down. So again,
Yeah.
I thought I really want him, but realistically, there's other characters who
Deserve
deserve
a
it
spot
more
more.
just for being more well known or iconic.
Yeah.
But it would still, I think he should be added because he's really cool,
Hmm.
and it would make a certain subset of fans finally be happy and shut up.
Yeah. That's fair.
It was kind of like, but before Banjo and Kazooie got added, there was such a huge hype around them being added, and everyone's
Yeah.
like, "Oh my god, we want them!" And I feel like Gino's taken that place now.
Yeah.
It's
100%.
like the one everyone wants.
Because yeah, when I
Because
was
for so long it was Banjo and Kazooie and Sora. Like those were the two big ones everyone wanted, and now they're both in.
Yeah. Because when I was doing research to work out what to put most on my list, Gino was up there, Shadow was up there, like all the ones people like. Oh my god! Obviously the lanky bastard as well, but all of those were kind of like up to the top.
Sure,
I thought,
we'll talk about him later.
we may do. Who knows? Can already. You
When I
probably will.
lift up my can, you can see Kirby.
You're drinking Kirby juice.
Oh no.
That sounds
Don't
wrong.
say that again.
Never say that again.
Don't say that
Um,
again.
Move on to sixth spot now. 3 points more than Gino. We have talked about kind of this franchise already tonight, but not really. Anki and Pandas had it the highest in third spot. Mario kind of... We talked about Mario putting the rabbits under his wing earlier. So we're going to go back to Rayman. Is
Ah,
Mr.
Rayman
Ray...
himself.
Rayman! Yes.
Rayman.
Rayman!
Yeah. So I feel like Rayman. I had Rayman 4.
I had him
I had
8.
number 4.
I didn't
I
quite
just
look
feel
it
like
up.
he goes into that same category of like Spyro,
Right.
Crash Bandicoot,
Yeah.
all that lot of like just
Yeah.
a really like iconic
Iconic.
like mascot,
OG mascot, yeah.
like real like OG character, and it's kind
Hmm.
of like what like he really should be in it.
You should.
Like, yeah, I just think there'd be really cool things he could do because he's got like his like obviously his arms are like floating, like they're
Yeah,
not
so
actually
he could-
attached, so he can do stuff like boo boo kind of thing.
Long
and,
range
like,
punching and whatnot, and
yeah. I just think he'd be really deserved to be in it, and like
As long as they
it
don't
would be
add
really
bees.
cool if they added Rayman and also added one of the rabbits at the same time.
yeah, that would be cool. That would be really cool.
And-
Like I could see them doing that.
And the what?
And the bees.
And the bees.
Yes.
Not the bees.
Not the bees. God damn it! But yeah,
I know Rayman is super iconic. I
Yeah.
feel like everybody knows who Rayman is.
They do.
So
If-
like,
yeah,
That could be.
But yeah.
what could be a video?
Just walking around the street. Do you know who Rayman is? Do you know who Rayman is?
Do you know these video game characters?
Yeah, video game character
Do you-
version for a penny.
do you know who Noah Sasmiyu is?
Yeah.
Everyone appear like I'm getting a restraining
Now
order.
move on to top 5. I'll take a fifth. 30 points, so big jump, or a big jump, 4-point jump. But in this list, that is a big jump. We have a character from a franchise we've already talked about today, but we will be talking about another character from this franchise going on in this video. 2 people had it second. One of them was Mr. Foss, and one of them was someone in this call. We already talked about my second place. H's second place is definitely out the card because they did those earlier. So
Why not?
well, you said, "Oh, it won't be mine." When I said mine would be second, when I was talking about freaking rabbit earlier.
I know. Why doesn't?
Because it's Tails, my guy.
Of course, it's
Mine-
Tails.
My number 2 has a tail.
Oh.
Good to know.
We'll see what-
So I had Tails fourth, and obviously you and Foss had it second. Was
Yeah.
Tails on your
So,
list?
No.
No.
I'm the bet one.
Oh, fair enough. We'll talk about that at the end of the episode. But
I mean, the thing is,
yeah.
like, yeah, for me, like I said, I had Tails, Eggman, and Shadow all as my potential Sonic characters, and I just
Yeah.
thought, like, it's Tails. Like, it's Tails. It's like the Mario and
The
Luigi,
Luigi.
Sonic and Tails.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like they just. It's the player too. It's the eternal player too,
Yeah.
just like Luigi. Like he
Yeah.
needs to be in it.
He
Like
does.
with like the movies as well and everything. Like I
Needs
just
to
think
be in it.
he so just deserves it. Honestly, like he so deserves it. Like
I know we talked about Dixie
Yeah.
earlier, but I feel like they would have like similar, like battle like.
yeah, they were
play
definitely
style
kind of
thing.
similar with like the flying
Figure
around and all
and
that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, I just feel like Tails just such an obvious pick,
It's such
and
an
I don't
obvious one.
understand how he's not already in it, especially with the movie as
With
well.
the movies as well coming out and
Like-
But
what?
why? Why is it in the movie? Right.
Right, here we
They've got
go.
the movie. Why have they done a series, spin-off series, and they've made it Knuckles
And not Tails.
The only reason I can assume is because Tails is a bigger character than Knuckles, so like
We're doing
Tails
more-
is probably. I'm kind of guessing that like Tails is going to be bigger in Sonic the Hedgehog 3, and Knuckles will not be as big in it because Knuckles was already kind of like a bad guy for Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and like I feel like Shadow's going to take that role in 3.
Yeah.
So like, I feel like Knuckles gets his own TV show. Tails keeps on being a big character in the
Moving
third
on.
movie. I
Yeah.
feel like is what it's going to be.
I have heard that they're going to make the third one a lot like Adventure 2 Battle.
I hope so. That would be so good.
Yeah.
I mean, already, like, have you seen the other 2 movies? Because like,
I've bought the second one, but I haven't watched it yet. But I have seen the first one.
you so need to watch
I
it.
know
If nothing
it's
else,
on the list. It's on the list. I just haven't got around to watching it yet.
if for nothing else, honestly, just for the last like 25, 30 minutes, just made my heart so happy as like a Sonic fan. Honestly, it's so good. But anyway, yeah, Tails really deserves a spot.
Yeah.
I feel like next time, whenever they make a new Smash, I honestly feel like Tails and Eggman will both be in it.
Yeah.
I can't see that they wouldn't add them. Honestly,
Yeah.
like yeah.
But we've still got one more Sonic character left to talk about on this list.
Oh.
I wonder who that will be.
We may be talking about him next.
Definitely Big the Cat.
Oh, good
Yeah,
God,
yeah.
no.
No, it's Amy.
No, it's not Amy.
I nearly put Amy actually.
Well, that's Spike.
Yeah.
I considered her, but she got like 34 or something.
I feel like if they're going to add a Sonic character, Amy would be very low on that list. Actually,
Yeah,
no.
I feel-
Actually, no, she
I-
won't.
My number
Well,
one is Big Cat.
Speaking realistically, they would add Shadow, Tails, Knuckles, and Eggman before they add Amy.
Yeah.
And maybe
yeah.
even Metal Sonic because he'd be an Echo Fighter.
Metal Sonic would be Echo Fire. I feel like they will never add Charmy Bee or Vector the Crocodile or SBO, none of those.
No.
Nor-
Amy would be the furthest they would go. They wouldn't go any further into Sonic.
They won't do Cream or Mr. Big Cat.
No.
They could do Rouge. Rouge the Bat, maybe.
Rouge would be cool.
Or Omega the Robot.
Oh, that would be so good. Omega the
But yeah,
Robot. What a Chad.
So, 31 points, so one more point than Tails. Z, Burley, and Foss had this character third. You probably know what I'm going to say, but you're wrong.
What?
Who do you think I'm going to
Really?
say?
Shadow, surely.
Knuckles.
Yeah, it's Knuckles.
Knuckles Knuckles got higher than Tails.
Shadow didn't make our top 15, Jack.
Oh my god, I'm very surprised at that.
Hang on,
I
wait a
am
minute,
very
wait a
shocked.
minute. I need to double check this because I don't think he got a point. Hang on, I'm double checking.
my God.
I'm double checking this before I become an idiot, but I'm pretty sure. Yes, Shadow did not get a single point.
Wow, that surprises me. That's the
People-
biggest surprise of the video.
Yeah, but Knuckles got 4th.
Hooray!
Damn. Well, GG Knuckles.
GG Knuckles.
Knuckles was like 26 for me
Hang
or
on, I didn't do
something.
that properly.
Knuckles did not make my list, but Tails and Eggman did.
Hooray!
Yeah, was Knuckles on your list?
Yes, I had it 10th.
You're at 10th.
I had it 10th.
Well, if you're the only one
Well, you
here,
know what?
I think you're the only one here who had Knuckles on their list, so you had it 10th.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
why don't you take us away?
Hey, why did you want Knuckles in Super Smash Bros?
Why isn't he?
Did you have any other Sonic characters on your list, or just Knuckles?
Dr. Eggman.
You had Eggman as well. I feel like Knuckles would be a bit like...
He's so iconic.
I feel like he is, but I feel like Shadow, Tails, and Eggman are more iconic than Knuckles, I would say.
I guess the argument is that Knuckles would be more suited for a fighting game. I
Yeah.
think.
As well, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's probably a big part of it.
Yeah.
I feel like personally, like, there's no universe where they add Knuckles before they add Tails, just because I think of it as like Sonic, then Tails, then
Then Knuckles.
Knuckles. That's like the trio.
The trio, yeah.
So I feel like if they add Knuckles, they would have to add Tails at the same time.
100%.
But yeah, Knuckles would still be a great character to add, though. Like he also really deserves to be. in
Yeah.
it.
He'd so much punching
He'd be
power.
able punching powers. He can dig as well, so he can dig around the track and whatnot.
Yeah.
Map.
What
Yeah.
would his special be?
But something about the Master Emerald, clearly.
Well, he's yeah. His final smash would obviously be like he'd use the Master Emerald or something. But like
Yeah.
he can like glide, can't he? And
He
he
can
could use
glide
some
as
of
well.
the because the thing is like Sonic in the game, like his actual like moves, he doesn't use any of like the power ups or anything. He just rolls around everywhere.
Yeah.
So like not easily use some of the power ups like the fire one and all that kind of stuff to
Yeah.
add a bit of extra oomph to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I think that would be really cool.
I think Knuckles-
like Knuckles definitely would.
Knuckles would be the
Serve it.
best, like you said, to be put into Smash. But I don't think he would be
Yeah.
people's like number one pick. I think he'd just be the best suited for the
He would be the easiest to translate to Smash,
So,
definitely.
100%, yes.
But
that was our
I mean,
highest
honestly,
ranking
like
Sonic
honestly, like that it should by now we already should have Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Eggman, and Shadow. Like we should have all
character.
five.
We should have all
of them.
five at this
should.
point. We should, but we've only got Sonic at the minute, and
Yeah.
they could obviously no love for Shadow because I feel like he'd just be an echo fighter with Sonic, and we've already kind of. Got
I guess
really.
maybe that's why.
Yeah.
But I feel like Shadow's really iconic, but
Hmm.
yeah, I guess the others would be more unique.
They'd be more unique. Yeah. Move on to the top three now. Podium positions. The first one on the podium got 36 points.
Okay.
It's not going to be my number 2, is it?
The problem with this is 3 people had it first, so which is why it got this high. It's from a franchise we've not talked about so far, and a franchise that's not in Smash Bros. It's a game I've only played for half an hour because someone made me play it on one of my retro nights.
Shrek! It's Shrek. He made it.
Yeah!
It's not Shrek. It's not
It's
Shrek.
not Shrek. Ah.
It was
Damn it.
from Retro. Is it GBA or N64? I think it was GBA. It's from Golden Sun, I believe.
Oh. Okay. All right.
Isaac.
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 From
Isaac.
Golden Sun.
Alka
Isaac
Berlin
got
Foss had it
Isaac.
first. Yeah.
It's Isaac.
Yeah,
Okay, so this is another one, just like Banjo-Kazooie, Sora, Geno, that everyone in the Smash community wants.
Mm.
And I can see why, because Golden Sun is a really cool little RPG.
Mm.
And, like, it's like one of the only, like, really, like, you know, highly beloved Nintendo games that doesn't have a character. Like, Golden Sun goes back quite a way, and it's really, really
Yeah.
popular. It's got a big cult following, but yeah, Isaac's not in it, and he would work really well as a fighter because obviously he uses a sword, but then he's also got these psionic powers, which you've probably seen it actually because he's a well, I mean, you played it obviously a little bit,
I played the first
and
like,
also
20
he's like an
minutes, yeah.
assist trophy in Smash Ultimate, so he like makes like giant hands that he like pushes people around with,
Oh, yeah,
and all
yeah,
that
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
stuff.
In his
Yeah,
Silver
so I
11
just feel
vibes.
like he's got a lot of potential. I feel like he's just got a lot of potential that he could like, you know, they could make him as a fighter, and like, it would just be a really cool like because they do like adding their retro characters like the Duck Hunt Dog and
Duck
like
Hunt
Ice
Hero.
Climbers and Little Mag.
Game
Like,
and Watch.
I feel like Isaac would be another one like that where like it's like a old, like, but a beloved old game that
Old
like people
throwback.
really, really like.
Yeah.
Like, it would be a nice throwback.
Obviously, if they add him to the game, they could go like, "Oh, we're gonna remake. You can have a Golden Sun. We're gonna do a remake or something." Woo!
Yeah,
Good excuse to do that,
honestly, like, I feel like they would because Golden Sun, like I said, is really, really popular.
Popular,
It's got
it
a
is.
big cult following.
Yeah,
So yeah, I could definitely see it.
yeah,
I've got him. I had him on my list as well. I had him 5th.
yeah. So literally, only you, Alka, Burley, and Foss had it on their list, and them three had it for top. So, which is why it's here.
I mean, you say only. I mean, that's 4 people out of 12 that we asked. That's a third of the people had him.
Yeah, and a quarter had it first.
Mm.
Yeah. So,
So yeah,
So
Number two.
we've got 2 spots left.
I feel like I know who these two are.
Do you have an idea who you think these 2 characters are going to be, H?
No.
Okay.
I feel like it's a foregone conclusion what
So-
these two
So
are.
actually, maybe.
The next character is from a franchise we've not talked about so far.
Go on. Be my number 3.
Jack had it third.
Yeah.
Lil had it second. I had first.
Is it Waluigi?
No, it's Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah.
Crash freaking Bandicoot, obviously.
Crash
Yeah.
frickin' Bandicoot. Again, he's in the same category as the Spyros, the Raymans, everything else.
Yeah,
He's
like,
there.
he's just
the
he's
face
just
of
an iconic
like,
character.
other
Like,
than Sonic, he's the face of like Sony, like PlayStation 1 days. You
Yeah.
know, haha,
Literally.
me. Why is
Literally,
he
and,
not
like,
in
he's-
there?
literally, and I mean, he's like he's relevant like recently as well. He had the trilogy remaster. We had Crash
Yeah.
Bandicoot 4.
Yeah.
He's gotten a lot of love lately, and I just think I really thought they were going to add him to Ultimate.
Yeah.
Like the final character they added, I was just like, this has to be either Sora or Crash Bandicoot. Like it
Yeah.
had to come down to one of those two.
Yeah,
Um,
100%.
so yeah, I feel like Crash is a like foregone conclusion when they make a new one that he'll be in the next one.
He has to be 100%.
He's got a lot of potential of like obviously he's got like his spin attacks. He's got like
Yeah.
he can do stuff like riding the polar bear into battle and like
Yeah.
got like the
What-
masks
the
and
masks,
just
Tiki masks. They could definitely do a final smash with Ooga Booga.
Ooga Booga.
he can
Ooga
throw
Booga
the he can throw the TNT blocks at people.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Very good
Yeah.
potential, and yeah, 37 points for Crash Bandicoot.
Mm. Well done, Crash.
Remember when like our last video when this was 37 was like very low tier?
That's because there's only 16 options. This video, you had the entire video games to choose from.
You had just like infinite characters to choose from.
Exactly. So
Number 1. Who's number 1? Ditto.
Crash got 37 points, right?
Yes.
The list is out of 120, right?
Yep.
Our first place got nearly 60 points. It got 54. So it only got half the. It only got half the vote. It got like 45% of the vote, right?
And who is this super popular character?
I am going to say that
I can't think who it is.
I can't think either.
Lanky and Burley had it second.
Of course they did. I wonder who it is.
Z, Pandas, and Lil had it first.
I wonder who that is.
Wow.
Wow.
Who is this character? He's that
He's a
popular.
Luigi that makes a weird noise and is the opposite colour.
Wow. It's freaking Waluigi.
It's Waluigi.
Of course it's Waluigi. Of course it's Waluigi. Because the thing, I think this is the one time I've hated first place. Out of all the top 10s we've done, they've always, because when Zelda won the Switch ones, I wasn't that mad, but
Well, but with Zelda, the thing is, like, even though it was,
I understand
you understood why it was so
yeah,
popular, even
this
if it
wasn't
wasn't
my
your
type of
thing.
thing. Waluigi though, I know he's like, oh, why isn't Waluigi in Smash? Why isn't Waluigi in Smash? Why isn't Waluigi in Smash? For years and years and years, it's become a thing where it's funny he's not in Smash.
I bet
Yeah.
they don't put him in Smash because of it.
I can guarantee.
I honestly, I don't think they'll ever add
will.
it.
The problem
I don't
is,
think they'll ever
the
add it.
problem I have with Waluigi being added to Smash is A, he doesn't even have his own game yet. Every other Mario character in the game had its own game. Even Diddy
Yeah.
Kong has its own game. Waluigi doesn't.
Yeah.
Diddy Kong Racing, WarioWare, Peach has got their own game. Daisy technically
Peach
does.
has got 2 games.
Peach has got two. Daisy got a game yet? I don't think Daisy's got a game yet.
No.
She doesn't, but she's also an Echo Fighter,
Echo
in
Fighter
Peach, so
doesn't
it's a
count.
bit easier to add.
Bowser Jr.
But I mean, Bowser Jr.
He's
is
the
just
main
iconic.
He's the main villain in in the Capcom games. You know,
Yeah.
I can honestly see them adding like Goomba, or King Bobomb,
Yeah.
King
Monty
Boo,
Mole.
way before
Imagine
Waluigi.
Monty Mole coming in.
Monty Mole would be cool, but yeah.
I feel like they would sooner. I feel like they would sooner add either Gino or like Kamek or someone before they add
Kamek.
Waluigi. Realistically,
Kamek or King Boo would be cool as
But,
well, but
um,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Waluigi,
so
Yeah,
Waluigi
buttons.
wasn't in my top 10. He made it to number 19 for me. So like,
surprisingly, he wasn't in mine.
He wasn't on mine.
really.
Really?
So the thing is like Waluigi is like he is a very well-known character, and it is a meme that he's not in Smash Bros, which is why
Yeah.
he's so high. Well,
Yeah.
that and also to annoy you because a lot of people voted him just to annoy you.
Oh, 100%. I think only Lil did. Everyone else probably bought it. But
Oh yeah, like when James was putting his list, when Lil was putting his list together, literally he was like, he put Waluigi at number 1. I think put Crash at number 2. Then he was like, "What do I do from here? I'm stuck."
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, no. So the problem I have with Waluigi is the same as what you said. Is I don't know what moves he would have. Like the only
Exactly.
things I
No.
could think of is he would throw like bombs at people, but
Yeah.
that's not a specific Waluigi thing. So I don't
No.
really know what else they could do with him.
Like
is
even
my
the,
issue.
even the assist trophy, he's basically playing tennis, right? Isn't he? I'm
Yeah,
pretty
he
sure.
just hits you with a tennis racket,
Yeah,
which is fine. But like his whole moveset can't just be sports. Like
No.
so,
that's the problem.
I
He
feel
hasn't
like
got a
he's-
game to like
yeah.
push him out because I don't think he's not even in the Wario world. He literally
No, he's not in WarioWare,
He's
like-
only in spin-off games, I believe. Is that correct?
Yes.
I don't think he's in like
Yeah,
a
pretty
main
much,
Mario
yeah.
game. Even Wario is, or all that jazz, but no Waluigi, no.
I've always felt that like they should have done but obviously the company that makes them is now gone bust. But the Mario and Luigi RPG,
Yeah.
I always felt like they should have done one that was like
Wario,
Mario,
Waluigi.
Luigi, Wario, Waluigi.
100%.
Like that would have been really really cool. But
Mm.
yeah, no, Waluigi is a super popular character. He's very well known, and it is a meme that he's not in. So I know why he's number 1. But I
Yeah.
don't know what they could do with him. I honestly don't. I think they would sooner add Gino. Honestly,
I think there's.
Gino would be a lot easier.
I
to
feel
add.
like there's a lot of other Mario characters they've not added yet, which they could probably do more with,
yeah.
kind of thing. Like a Kamek.
I feel like they've
Even
already
a
kind of
Lakitu or something would be cool. I
I
don't know.
feel like they've already kind of shown that like they care more about if a character can be unique than how popular they are because they added Rosalina before they added like Daisy.
They added.
like, I
they,
don't-
add,
like,
they added Piranha Plant before they added Waluigi.
Yeah,
Oh.
Piranha Plant is honestly just like a fever dream. I forget that he's a character.
I felt like there should have been Petey instead of just a generic Piranha Plant, but it is what it is.
I feel like it should have been PE.
It should have been.
But
but
hey
it's
ho.
not. Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm
Waluigi.
just annoyed it won by that many points.
I know.
It was always going to. It was always
Yeah.
going to.
It was, but
As soon as you said what the topic for this one was, I knew straight away Waluigi would be
well,
first.
going
by a
into this,
landslide.
I knew that like the likes of Waluigi, Crash, all those would be near the top.
Mhm.
Which I thought, oh, maybe like Crash or like Shadow will win top spot, and I won't be mad. But
Mm.
yeah,
Yeah, no.
I feel like the only like blaring like oh my god shocked was A, no Shadow, and B, Isaac getting third. I think that's the only like standout thing for me.
So I can understand Isaac because I feel like people who are more like tuned into the conversation in the Smash community
Yeah.
would put Isaac there, which I kind of am. So that's why he's
Yeah.
so high for me. Shadow really surprises me though.
Yeah.
I didn't think he'd make the very top, but I'm surprised he got no points at all.
Yeah, and I'm
Very
more surprised. only-
I reckon though, a lot of it was the same as what I had, which is that they considered him, but he just barely missed out. Because for me, he
Yeah.
was 13.
yeah,
Yeah, he just missed out for me. Put Knuckles a bit higher.
the thing is, right? I think I did really well because only 2 of my lists didn't make the top. Only 2 of my lists didn't make the conversation, and they were both 9th and 10th spot.
Yeah, so I had 7 of mine made it, so I only had 3 that missed out. which I'm sure we'll
H,
talk
how
about
many
in a
on your
moment.
list did not make our list today?
I had 3 that made it.
Oh no!
Okay, let's go for mine first. So I had Crash first, Rabbid Luigi second, Dixie Kong, Tails, Eggman, Spyro, Pokemon rival Rayman. I then put Toad / Captain Toad because I feel like
Yep,
that would be a cool thing to add to the thing and whatnot.
I think it would make sense. I think
Makes
they'd also
sense.
sooner add Captain Toad than Waluigi
Yeah.
as well,
Also,
because he actually had his own game for one.
100%. Also, I was because when I was doing my research, I saw this name pop up, and I thought actually that would be a really cool concept to add to Smash Bros.
Okay.
Paper Mario.
Yes, Paper
Yes.
Mario. So he was number 21 for me.
Yeah.
So he was pretty high
Because
up there.
I found a list of like 200 characters you had to smash. I was scrolling through the list and I saw Paper Mario and I went, hang on a minute.
Yeah,
Like the way he like flips between 2D and 3D would be cool.
yeah,
and-
it would be really cool. And he could do stuff with like his hammer and like
Yeah.
his like they could have like the buddies for the fairy buddy things from Super Paper Mario that you could
exactly.
use and like yeah, that would be really really cool.
Like, I was
Another,
surprised
I also think he would be more likely than Waluigi
Yeah.
if I'm being
like
honest.
another Mario clone. We've got Dr. Mario already, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jack, who was not on your list?
Okay, so my list. So number 1, I had Impa, Tails, Crash Bandicoot, Rayman, Isaac. Number 6, I had the Chorus Kids from Rhythm Heaven.
Yes.
This is another one that a lot of Smash players really, really want. And I just think Rhythm Heaven is probably one of the biggest Nintendo series that is not in Smash Bros. At all.
Yeah.
And I just think they would be really fun because the Chorus Kids, like, there's like 3 of them. So they'd kind of be a little like ice climbers. They'd like all run around together and fight.
Yeah.
And I kind of had this really cool idea where like whenever they attack, they make music. So like you're always like fighting like to music in the background or something.
Yeah.
Like I just think that would be a really cool idea. So that was my number 6. Number 7, I don't know if they have an official name. At number 7, I had the protagonist from Pikmin 4. And I thought they could like fight with what's the like dog thing called? Is it Ochi?
Ochi I had on
Ochi.
my list.
So I figured like the Pikmin 4 protagonist could fight like with Ochi, so it could like either like ride Ochi around or it could like use Ochi as like one of its moves.
Yeah.
And I just thought like Pikmin's super popular. Pikmin 4 was really, really successful, so I feel like they should add another Pikmin character.
Have they
At the
only
moment,
got-
we've just
have
got Olimar.
Yeah, I was gonna say they only got Olimar at the minute, haven't they? And obviously all
So
of
I
this-
feel like Pikmin is due another character, and I think having Ochi could make
Yeah.
the new one be really different. I don't know if they've got like a canon name or anything, so I just put Pikmin 4 protagonist.
Yeah.
But yeah. Number 8, I had Tom Nook. The number 9 was my Pokemon selection, which I chose. I came very close to choosing Meowscarada,
Yeah.
but I ended up going with Dinkerton instead.
Yes.
Yeah, I could see
Yes.
that. Yeah.
'Cause
Massive
I
hammer.
just think, I just think it would be really, really cool to have him in the game, and also it would be nice for it to not be another starter because they have a lot of starters
Yeah.
already.
I've thought of
So
another
I feel
Mario
like
character.
Tinkerton would be really great.
I thought of another Mario character they could add before Waluigi's Hammer Bro.
I've got
Yeah.
another one
Go on.
on my list.
Okay, we'll go into that in a bit. And obviously, last you had Mr. Waddle Dee.
And last was Bandana Waddle Dee.
Yes. H.
Yes. In number 1, I had Thomas Nookington.
Yes.
I have to say his full name.
Yeah.
Second, I had Ochi/Moss.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is Moss the name of the protagonist, or is
the green,
that like?
Moss is the green one.
Oh, okay.
The
So I
protagonist
kind of
is-
so actually someone else did have that technically because I had Pikmin 4 protagonist, which is pretty close.
Yeah.
So we both gave love to Pikmin, even if it wasn't exactly the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Number 3, I had Big Man. I love Big Man as a character.
Big Man from Splatoon.
I think that would be so funny to have Big Man.
Uh.
But really, I was like, why haven't they put a main Splatoon character in it? Why have they just put a generic person in it?
Yeah, I mean, I honestly feel like because so obviously like Smash Ultimate was the first one they made where they added Inkling. Because obviously Splatoon didn't get really big until after they made the Wii U one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, I feel like they were always going to add a Splatoon character, and Inkling is just the obvious
That's
choice.
right.
But I honestly feel like they will add more Splatoon characters to the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I didn't have Big Man in my list, but I did consider him for a second. I had Octoling at number 24.
Yes.
I thought they could add an Octoling as like an Echo Fighter,
Yeah.
but yeah, Big Man would be pretty funny, honestly.
Then I've got Dr. Eggman.
Yeah.
5, I've got Birdo.
Again, another
Yeah.
character they need to add before Waluigi.
It would
Yeah.
near enough be, not exactly, but similar sort of mirror to Yoshi.
Yeah.
Yeah, could easily
But
be could be an
obviously
Echo Fighter.
Eggs come from her nose, just like in the second Super Mario Bros.
Mm.
Yeah.
6, I had Rabbids.
Yeah.
7, I had Red from Animal Crossing. Again, I don't.
Oh, Red. Okay.
I feel he's very mischievous.
Yeah.
Tries to flog you fake stuff. Like
Yeah.
fake paintings and
Yeah, I feel like though that Tom Nook and KK would be above them. But yeah.
Then I've got 8 Geno, 9 I've got II.
Yes,
From Super
I
Monkey
almost
Ball.
put
Oh, from
Super
Monkey
I
Ball,
almost put him
yes.
on my list. He did. I did get nearly made our top 15. It was like it got 9 points. But a couple
For
people
me,
had
he was like number 40 something for me.
I just feel like Super Monkey Ball.
That would
It's
be
sta-
really
it's,
cool
it's
to
starting
add.
to come back because they're releasing a lot of Super Monkey Ball games at the minute.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
we've had 2 new Monkey Ball games in the last couple of years. So
Yeah.
like it is kind of making a comeback.
Yeah,
Wait till the online one comes out.
yeah. I'm
Oh
waiting.
God,
It's next
Monkey
month.
Ball
isn't it?
99.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
next month. I
Super
think.
Monkey Ball 99. That would be insane.
Everyone does 50 laps.
No.
Oh no, God.
Each lap until last, you get eliminated. So you got to do 99 laps.
Yes.
Oh my God, that would actually be an amazing idea though.
It would.
I would play that on a weekend and I've got nothing to do. I just...
Even if they did it for Mario Kart, they did Mario Kart 99 where you do a race, and if you're last, you just get eliminated. You just keep going and going and going until like two
Oh my
people
God,
left.
yeah.
Okay, is that your list? Or we got
At
more?
number 10, I had Knuckles.
I've never hit Knuckles. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go down the quick list and say people who had kind of high but didn't make our top 10. Lanky had Ori first from
Ori.
yeah.
Oh, from Ori the in the
The-
Blind Forest or something.
Yeah, that thing. Yeah. Sans got 10 points.
Sad.
Sans.
Sans from Undertale. Yeah.
Okay.
Guess who Sprangle had first?
Freddy.
Giratina.
No, Dimitri.
Oh, of course, Dimitri. Duh.
She had Decidueye in second, which got 9 points. The guy from
I feel like they would never have Decidueye because they've already got Incineroar,
Yeah,
but Decidueye would be cool.
the guy from Doom got a point as well.
Doom guy.
Doom
yeah.
guy. Master Chief got a point. I thought he'd get a couple of points more because I know he's one of the popular
He's
ones.
a bit of an icon.
Hollow Knight got some points. Zoroark got some points, which I thought was weird.
Okay.
Hulk, the Incredible Hulk, I think was on Neil's list. Who got some
Hulk.
points. The Hulk, yeah.
He's not a video game character.
Iron Valiant got some points. I thought that might be a cool, like, newer one they could add, really. King
Yeah.
Boo, which I said, then he made my list. I thought that'd be cool on concept as well.
King Boo would be
Ghost.
cool.
Gardevoir got some points. You got Ripto, which I talked about. Captain Toad, Normal Toad, Pauline, Agumon from Digimon, maybe.
Oh.
Outside shout. The speedsters from Speedrunners. What are they called? The
Oh,
Speed
yeah.
Fox. Yeah, and Reggie Giga's got a point.
Richard Kickers.
I think
What a weird choice.
I think Sprangle poked it and said if they can make like Ridley a thing, why can't they make Reggie Gigas a thing? I thought, okay.
I mean, that's a bit of an out there suggestion.
It is, but yeah, so that was our top 15, top 10 characters you'd like to see in Super Smash Bros. Just to reiterate our top 15, we had Pokemon Rival / Echo Pokemon Fire in 15th place with 13 points. We then had Tom Nook joint with Pokemon Rival was Tom Nook with 13 points. Then we had Naramio with 16. 13th was Impa. 12th was Dixie Kong. Joint 9th was Rabbids, Dr. Eggman, and Bandana Waddle Dee. 8th was Spyro. 7th was Geno. 6th was Rayman. 5th Tails. 4th Knuckles. 3rd Isaac. 2nd Crash Bandicoot. And that's today's video. Hope you guys are watching. We don't care about those first. But yeah, let us know in the comments who you want to see added to Smash, who we haven't talked about. And also let us know what you want to see the next top 10 to be about. We've done
All I'm
Smash
gonna
now,
say-
we've done Mario Kart, we've done Pokemon. Is there any other games we've not done a topic for we could talk about maybe? I don't know.
But all I'm going to say is you'll get a comment now on the short version of this saying, why you said number 1?
Probably, but we don't need to talk about it. It's fine. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff down below. Definitely go check out the Twitch because we play Smash. We don't play Smash on Twitch, but we could do. We could come back. Who knows? Obviously, if they make a new one on Switch 2, whatever, definitely play it. Maybe. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. And see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Adios.